What is a dystopia? The dictionary definition of the word describes an imagined state or society in which there is great suffering or injustice, typically one that is totalitarian or post-apocalyptic. The 1985 novel The Handmaid's Tale, written by author Margaret Atwood, is placed in a world with a totalitarian and theocratic government built upon the oppression of women. Its genre is dystopian and speculative fiction because it imagines an alternative world not far removed from our own, which makes me think, not a matter of if, but when will our world become a dystopia? The novel depicts what would possibly happen if contemporary society's accepting attitude about sex and sexuality provoked a severe backlash, quickly taking the side of political groups who believe in the repression and control of a woman's sexuality and intellectual property. In the land of Gilead, Black Americans are sent back to the homeland, and women found guilty of subjective sin are either killed or sent to clean the colonies, fields of toxic chemicals until their dying days. Even one of the main settings of the story, the home of the main character Offred's commander, is on the soil of what was formerly known as Harvard University, showing how quickly and easily the totalitarian forces overran the U.S. The role of women in the book is very straightforward. Handmaids carry the children of elite wives and commanders, along with carrying out the latter's desires. Marthas work as servants in the house of commanders, and they also help raise the children birthed by the handmaids. Wives are married off to men in high-ranking positions, basically for the sole reason of companionship. And econo-wives, who are married off to common working-class men, fulfill the role of all three former women. If any of what I've just said sounds familiar to you, it's because you've probably heard someone, a father, brother, friend, or another woman, state that these are the only roles in the world for women, because they are emotional and their fragile mental state deems them incapable of having a working-class job, voting, or even thinking intellectual thoughts. Beliefs like these today are widespread, and it's just a part of what the novel takes its inspiration from. It could be deeply instilled in people, therefore rendering the question I stated in the introduction of this video. When will our world become a dystopia? I don't want to go into too much detail about the book here in this video, as the novel is quite graphic, but I highly recommend that you read the book yourself. Reading the parallels between the book and our world really makes you think, and with the current events taking place in our time, what better than to read a warning of what our future will become in the country of America if we continue to carry on as we are now. Thank you.